This is Slack, your digital HQ, a more connected way to make workflow between people, systems, partners, and customers. But outside of Slack, processes that seem simple or routine can take days to resolve. Let's look at one example, a sales approval process. It's the end of the quarter, and the client has verbally agreed to a deal. The contract needs to be approved within 48 hours for the deal to close before the end of the quarter. One by one, it needs to be sent to each approver, who each needs all the relevant context. The contract also needs to be reviewed by lawyers from an outside legal firm. If anyone has feedback, requests changes, or extends their tropical parasailing trip, the process can come to a halt. With so many manual steps, so many people, and so many different apps and systems, getting approval takes days, and the deal doesn't close in time. But with the Slack platform, approvals can take less than an hour, even if approvers work at other companies. In Slack today, anyone can build simple automated workflows. But something as intricate as a sales approval process typically needs to be coded by a developer, like Kay here. That is, until now. With the new Slack platform, we're bringing the power of easy, flexible automation to everyone. We're breaking down every step in a process into building blocks, ready for you to automate almost anything in Slack and make work more connected. Building blocks can do so many things. They can take action in Slack, like creating a channel, starting a huddle, or sending a DM. They can loop in third-party apps, everything from scheduling an event in Outlook to opening incidents in Jira, and more. Blocks can talk to other blocks, which opens up a whole world of possibility, even outside of Slack. Here, the creation of a new Jira incident automatically schedules a meeting on your calendar. Together, building blocks make up workflows, which can be used inside and outside of your company thanks to Slack Connect. And to make it even easier to start building, we're introducing workflow templates. Let's take another look at that sales approval process, now on the new Slack platform. Zoe, who works in sales operations, wants to build her own approval workflow. First, she grabs the approvals template from our solutions gallery. In Workflow Builder, she sees the basics of the workflow are ready to go. If a quote is created in Salesforce, the workflow automatically posts in the dedicated channel for approval. Zoe easily modifies the template to fit her process. She adds a form to gather all the information managers need for approval. She sets the process to repeat. Once her manager approves, it automatically routes to the next approver. Finally, she sets up a notification for when the last approval comes in. She's now ready to send the contract to the customer in DocuSign. Zoe created this workflow in a matter of minutes, and now all of her sales colleagues get contracts approved faster. But what if she wants to automate the rest of the process but doesn't see a relevant DocuSign building block? Using the new Slack platform, she can make her own block with a little help from a developer. Kay, our engineer extraordinaire, is happy to step in. Kay gets to work on the new building block. For developers, we call this a function. She can use powerful new developer tools to tailor the block to her needs. It works a little something like this. As soon as the final approval is received, DocuSign sends a signature request. When the client signs the contract, a new product order is automatically created, connecting third-party apps to each other through Slack. When Kay is finished creating the building block, she can seamlessly deploy and host it on Slack. A big step forward from the days of finding your own place to host Slack apps. The new block can now be used across the company, where everyone can remix it into their own workflows and celebrate their newfound productivity. With the new Slack platform, everyone will have the power to automate their work. Incidents, approvals, PTO requests, anything you can imagine. It's easy to create smarter workflows, get going faster with workflow templates, and take things further with custom building blocks hosted on Slack. Layer all of this on top of the digital HQ, where people and information already come together, and you can reimagine everything about the way you work.